While the rest of town had probably drifted to sleep, Mary Wambui, her sympathizers and supporters, led by the 3 immediate former MPs allied to TNA, were storming the IEBC offices. They wanted to know if it's true that Mary Wambui's name had been struck off TNA's list of candidates and replaced by one Gishuki Mugambi, who is allegedly backed by the president's son, Jimmy Kibaki. For this team, the moment of truth could not be postponed, and so having failed to meet any IEBC official in person, they made a phone call to the Commission's communication manager, Tabitha Motemi.
I have spoken to TNA, I have spoken to the Chair, Secretary General. They have said as far as they know, she is the candidate for TNA. How has IEBC changed her name? You're telling us to come tomorrow, lists today. You have told us is a deadline for the list, unless there is a dispute.
No, we are not saying it's a dispute. We are saying that you bring this complaint to the Commission.
Why? You know, we thought the law says, I wrote this law, Tabitha.
This demeanor, however, did not go down well with the Commission.
This incident happened last night at around 11 o'clock, a very ungodly hour, and I think it has taken a lot of our staff by surprise because they were in the company of more than 40 supporters.
The electoral body is now contemplating what action to take against the perceived leaders of the action, Shebesh, Baiya and Mbarire.
Election Code of Conduct contains the steps which we will take where there is any breach of the Code of Conduct. The first is to issue a formal warning to the candidate or the political party. The second is to issue a fine against the candidate or the party. And the last and the most severe one is to disqualify the candidate and remove him from the or her from the list of political party candidates.
We are not fools. We are not sitting here like blondes, like we don't know what we are doing. These are not blondes, by the way.
I'm not asking for a favor. She won square.
Wambui's case is, however, one in a mountain of complaints that IEBC's Dispute Resolution Committee, led by Commissioner Thomas Letangule, have received for adjudication.
We have received 110 complaints ranging from people being given double certificates to wrong candidates to candidates who are not there. We will deal with them on a case-to-case basis.
The committee was meant to start its sittings Wednesday, but could not proceed after it emerged that complainants had not served the political parties and specific candidates they were lodging complaints against. Complainants, however, argued that their attempts to serve respondents had been blocked and in some cases met with violence. Letangule told the complainants the committee would serve all parties through newspapers on Thursday. Thereafter, the hearings will begin 9 a.m.
We have the law in our hands. We know what should be done, and we will issue appropriate remedies. We will not shy away even from revoking any nomination that we think was not rightly done. It doesn't matter whether the party will remain without a candidate or not.
It's a race against time for the Letangule Commission, which has received an avalanche of complaints to hear and determine within just 7 days. Today's false start notwithstanding. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Live at 9.